Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box here on Jared Takes the L, and I do apologize, there was no Jared Opens a Box last week. It was a little bit of a crazy one. I unfortunately just wasn't able to get one out to you guys. I do apologize again, totally dropped the ball there. Even this week, it's kind of hard to find time to get it done, but here we are, so thankfully we do have one for you guys this week. This is the one that was supposed to be last week to finish off February, but of course now we are in March. Kind of crazy how fast this year is moving right along. But we are going to be celebrating Godzilla's 70th anniversary, even though I'm pretty sure that was actually last year, but that's okay. Gosh, how many are there? 7 pops today, which is kind of crazy. There's 4 in the common wave and then 3 exclusives, although one of them was actually released a little bit earlier, so technically it's not part of the same wave, but I figured it still made sense. But yeah, let's go ahead and just hop into this one. And it sounds like a cat is already trying to break in here. Oh, not the one I was expecting. It's actually Wolfie. I was almost positive it was going to be one of the boys. What are you doing? No, you can't get in there. I closed it. Anyways, let's go ahead and just hop into our first one for today, because like I said, we have a lot. It's going to take a little while. We have Godzilla from 1954. This is Pop Movies number 1662. This is the original Godzilla. This is the first one that released back in, of course, 1954. So this is the one that started it all. The original King of the Monsters. If I can even open it. There we go. Alright, so here is Godzilla 1954. This one honestly looks really, really cool. Definitely giving me the, classic Godzilla. We actually did one with U2s. We did a classic Godzilla wave. Gosh, was that 2023 by now? Probably. So this one is kind of like that one. It's pretty much all gray and white, which that's what it would have been. Of course, the Godzilla movies were in gray and white at that point. And he's also holding a plane, which is kind of fun there. He's got that in his hand. So there is that. I guess there's not really much else to say about this one. I mean, it is just kind of, a lot of these, especially the first 3, are going to be kind of similar in design. But it's just cool to take a trip down memory lane to see some of these different Godzilla characters. So there is the 1954 one. Our next one is Godzilla from 1984. I don't remember exactly what's going on back there. Oh, I guess she left. This is Godzilla from 1984. This one is Pop Movies number 1663. Since they are going up by year, we're actually going to be going in order. Even the numbers go in order, thankfully. I don't remember exactly which movie this Godzilla is from in particular, but this one also had a chase. It's a red chase, I think. It's like completely red eyes. I think the spikes are yellow or something like that. So this one is pretty cool as well. Also, with the box has a bunch of iconic Godzilla movie posters and moments in the back as well. So they're going all out with this one. It even has the little the logo for the 70th anniversary on the box as well. So they went kind of all out for Godzilla's anniversary here. All right, so yeah, this one not too far off from the 1954 one. I mean, I guess his design really didn't change too terribly much. I do think his tail is a little bit bigger. Which, I mean, if you compare it to the other one, yeah, it's definitely bigger. He's like a lighter gray, I guess, but it's very, very similar. He also has these little, what do you call them? I guess he's a reptile, I guess. So he's got like little scales and spikes on his head. But other than that, yeah, I guess he's just a little bit bulkier than the 1954 version. There's not really too much else different from this one, but nonetheless, still another one of the iconic Godzillas that we have seen over the years. So we'll just set them there. All right, our next one, we kind of start to see a little bit of a difference with this one. This is Godzilla 1999. Which I believe this one was from, was it Godzilla Millennium or something like that? Or something like Godzilla Dominion? I had to look it up. I did look these up, I did. But again, this was supposed to be last week, so it completely, I completely forgot by now. This is Pop Movies number 1664. Wait, no, that is right. Yeah. I thought I skipped a number for some reason. I was like, how is that possible? But yeah, 1664. This one is pretty cool as well. Box is going to be about the same. Also, the only one we don't have, they did make a jumbo version of the 1954 Godzilla. I didn't feel the need to get that one because it's literally the same pop just as a 10-inch. I used to do stuff like that. I've tried to get better with, you know, the collecting and all that, not needing the bigger ones. For some reason, they also taped the base to the bottom of the packaging. I don't know why they did that. They must have forgotten to put it in the actual packaging, so they were just like, ah, shoot, just tape it to the bottom. Alright, so there's the base for that one. And here is Godzilla 1999. This one does look pretty different compared to the other two. For one, he has purple spikes, which is kind of similar to the Godzilla that we saw in Godzilla x Kong last year. He's got purple spikes. They're also a lot longer. He's still kind of a grayish color, but he has a lot more spikes and scales all over his body. The teeth also are a different color. You can also see his gums a little bit as well. So this one definitely looking a little bit different compared to the other two. And like I said, I wish I could remember which one this was from because I did look it up and I can't remember now. But this one is actually really cool. So far, my favorite one of the bunch, but I know that's about to be contested because this next one that we're looking at here definitely is one that I was waiting for. I think a lot of people were excited for this one. This one is Shin Godzilla from the 2016 movie of the same name. And yeah, I don't think anybody was actually expecting Funko to make this one because the Shin Godzilla movie was such a far cry from some of the other ones because it was a like bona fide horror movie downright. And it was, you know, it's very freaky because there's like 4 different versions of him. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Pop Movies number 1665. I actually have yet to fully watch the movie. I have seen bits and pieces of it, but I really do want to see it. I've heard it's really good. It's one of the better Godzilla movies that we've had in recent years. So I personally would love to take a look at this one. All right. So I don't think this is the final form of Shin Godzilla. This is one of his earlier forms, but as you can see, yeah, this one's a little bit different. I mean, the face is kind of similar. You could tell they kind of used a similar face, but everything else is kind of weird. You know, the whole body is basically covered in this red. It's just really, really gross looking. His tail sticking straight up. Also has a little face on it. I don't know what. Why is that a thing? I don't know. He also has really tiny arms, but I guess actually these are way tinier than the other ones. And yeah, this one's crazy. And of course he has the spikes because you can't have Godzilla without the spikes. But this is a really weird looking Godzilla, really cool looking Godzilla though. I will give him that. And based on the pictures that I saw, this one is actually fairly accurate. Even if they did definitely reuse one of the head molds from one of the other ones. Even the inside of his mouth has some details, which looks like just a bunch of more red. It's just all red stuff. But yeah, there is Shin Godzilla. This one also really, really cool. All right, now it's on to the exclusives. We'll start with the one that was released a little bit earlier last year. It was an Entertainment Earth exclusive. It has a little bit of a different box because, like I said, it technically wasn't released with the other ones, but it also is a really cool box. But yeah, this is Pop Movies number 1564. We're talking about Mechagodzilla. Now, we have done Mechagodzilla before. We did it in the Godzilla vs. Kong pop video a couple years ago. And we also did it in the same classic Godzilla YouTube's video that the other Godzilla was in. But this is the classic Mechagodzilla from the 1974 movie, I believe. I think that was when he made his debut. But yeah, love the new Entertainment Earth sticker. We haven't really seen that much here on the channel, but I do like it. It's very, very cool. And then, yeah, the box is really cool here as well, because as you can see, we got Mechagodzilla in the back, and he has his own logo and everything, so that's awesome. It does not have the 70th anniversary logo on it, because like I said, technically not part of the same wave. I just really wanted to show this one off, and this was like the perfect video to do it in. Alright, so here is the Mechagodzilla Pop, and this one came out looking really, really good. So, as you can see, it's based on the 1974 version. It's incredibly accurate. They even have him in like the same pose that he is always in. He has the yellow eyes right there. Even gave him his little, what is this supposed to be, a nose? I don't know what that is. We got these little side plates here as well. He even has spikes, of course. You cannot have a Godzilla of any kind without spikes. And then, of course, he does have these little mechanical hands and arms and toes and everything. This one is really, really cool. I love how they were able to do all of this with this pop. It's incredibly accurate. You know, sometimes with the Godzilla ones, you have to question it, but this one, there's no questioning. They absolutely nailed it. Actually, I think all of the pops in this wave, seriously, one of the best waves I've ever seen, personally, just based on accuracy and stuff like that. But yeah, Mechagodzilla is looking awesome. And so far, they all stand, too, so that's always good. All right, now we have this one, the guy whose name I can never pronounce. You know this because I've talked about it before. We have Gigan, whatever the heck, whatever that says, however you want to interpret it. He also got a pop, which I thought was really cool. This is Pop Movies 1667. It was also a Funko Shop exclusive. I think it's actually still available. I don't think he ever sold out. Which, I mean, I guess kind of makes sense. It's not like he's one of the, you know, more popular characters like a Mothra would have been. But yeah, I thought this was cool. Really out of left field choice. I personally really want to see Destoroyah. I still think there's a chance. He got a mystery mini. They did a mystery mini wave for the 70th anniversary. And there were quite a few characters in that one that I would have really liked to see as pops, like Destoroyah and what was the other one? Ghidorah. I think those ones would have been really, really cool. Anyways, here is Gigan. This one is looking really, really cool. Also incredibly accurate as well. He has the little pincers right here. He's got a little, was this a horn or whatnot there as well? And some stuff there. He does have spikes. He does have spikes, even though he's not technically a Godzilla. He also has 3 different wings right here, which is kind of cool. He has one singular, I guess, eye or visor, whatever that is right there. So I guess that's kind of cool as well. Also has spikes going down his chest, and really sharp feet. But yeah, there he is, Gigan. This is the first time we've ever seen him on the channel, at least on Opens a Box. He's been in videos before, like Gigabash a couple of months ago. But this one is looking really, really nice as well. I love the details on this one. And I love that Funko did a completely out-of-nowhere character for this wave. Now, we do have one more today. This one's a little bit bigger and also kind of a surprise, considering the fact we didn't get the normal version of this character. We've never had a pop of him. But this one definitely took me by surprise. We have Mecha-King Ghidorah. So we've never had a normal King Ghidorah pop, but we now have Mecha-King Ghidorah, who, of course, one of Godzilla's greatest enemies. This is Pop Movies 1668. If you can believe that, we actually went in order of everything today. And yeah, let's go ahead and open this one up, because this one is going to be crazy. Oh, it's GameStop exclusive, too. I don't think I said that, but you guys probably saw the sticker. Jeez. I'm trying. So Funko, oh, it's crazy. Funko is no stranger to making dragons. I see them all the time at GameStop and other stores. They make them all the time. But wow, this one is awesome. So of course it is based on the classic design, which is why Ghidorah has like that golden color to him. So that's pretty cool. The third head, of course, is replaced by the Mecha version, which is incredibly well detailed with the teeth and the eyes. He has got like the mech suit on. He got mech wings. The tails are normal, but they do have little lasers, I guess, attached to them, which is kind of cool. But wow, this one is crazy. I mean, you compare that to the size of Godzilla, that's going to be a rough one for him. But yeah, Mecha-King Ghidorah, what a cool pop this one ended up being. I seriously think this has to be one of my favorites. It would have been probably my favorite from last year if I actually did it last year. But going to be one of my favorites for this year for sure. I just really, really like the details and the designs on this one. But yeah, Mecha-King Ghidorah. What a cool looking pop this one is. All right, guys. Well, that is all for this video. I guess we'll go through. They're all getting 10 out of 10s for sure. I mean, this wave seriously just knocked it out of the park. Funko did a fantastic job for the 70th anniversary. I think we definitely need more Godzilla pops. I hope we get some more. I've heard rumblings here and there, but I don't know. You know, never know until anything's actually confirmed. So we'll just kind of wait and see. But I'll go through them all one more time. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. We have Godzilla 1954. We have Godzilla 1984. Godzilla 1999. Shin Godzilla from 2016. Mechagodzilla. Gigan, whatever. And Mecha-King Ghidorah. So let me know down below which of these is your favorite, guys. When we come back next week, we will be taking a look at a new U2's wave. Only 2 in that one, but it's a really cool one, so looking forward to it. And all you FNAF fans are going to be excited about that one as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.